Bruh, I said, I don't care. I will smack your daughter. I will smack your daughter.
Calling my phone, I won't answer no more. No, I said this the last time, but now I'm quite sure that I'm gone for good. Swear I'm gone for good. So no.
What's up, y'all? It's Delisha J, and I'm back with another story time. So, as y'all can see by the title, I'm gonna be telling y'all the story about the time that I quit / got fired and almost got into a fight with my manager's daughter. So, go get y'all snacks, chips, drinks, whatever, and let's get into the video. Okay, so let me just give y'all a little background story to make y'all understand why this girl was so irritating these days, because it was 2 days. So this one day, like, I don't even know, I don't have no dates, but so this one day I was at work and I had just started like my period. I had woke up and I had started my period. So, and I get really bad cramps on my period. So, okay, so I started my period, whatever, but I still go to work. I had took some pills right before I went to work because I be sleeping till the last minute. So I wake up, hurry up, like had to get in the shower, hurry up, get ready for work. So I take the pills before I leave. And I'm at work for probably 30, 40 minutes or whatever. But I had work at 11. We usually get a rush at Subway. We get smacked at like 11:30 to like 12:30, where hella people just be coming. We just be making sandwiches nonstop. So I worked with my manager's daughter that day, and they're all Indian. So just so y'all know, they're all Indian or whatever. So I worked with his daughter that day, and when it was nobody there, like once the people stopped coming, I asked her like, is there any prep, anything? She was like, no. Okay, so I really don't have much to do. I had did the dishes. I was doing the dishes when I got there. He was there too, and his daughter, but he left. When I went to go use the bathroom, I was there doing the dishes for like 20 minutes. And he even knew that my stomach hurt. I told him, and he was like, you're all right. And I was like, I will be, because I took the pills, so I knew that I was gonna be cool. They just had needed to kick in. So I did the dishes for probably 15 minutes. I go to the bathroom. I come back. He's gone. It's just her, which is like cool. That's whatever. So he seen me for all of 20 minutes, not even 15 really. So we make the sandwiches or whatever. I'm sitting down. I grab a bag of chips because I'm like, maybe like the pills will kick in quicker if I have something on my stomach. Like I hadn't eaten anything. I was on an empty stomach. So I'm sitting down eating some chips. Is nobody coming? It's nothing to do with the dishes done, prep done, or whatever. I'm watching the video while I'm eating my chips. And she was like, you okay? Do you need to go home? And I'm like, if you cool, I'll go home. But like, if you need help and all that, I'll stay, because like in my mind, I'm knowing these pills are gonna kick in. I'm gonna be cool in a second. So she's like, no, it's okay. Somebody's gonna be coming in like 30 minutes or so. So I'm like, okay, are you sure it's not gonna be any issues? She says, yeah. So I leave. So I leave, couple hours go by, I'm at home, I get a text from my manager. He texts me saying how I was off today, and how like my demeanor, my attitude, whatever, was off, and how I shouldn't be on my phone, and I be on video chatting on my phone and all this stuff, like texting me, all this stuff. So I tell my mom, and she's like, hold on, let me get the phone, let me text for you. And I'm gonna get the messages, and I'm gonna screenshot them. They're gonna be on the screen either here or here. But he seemed like we sitting back over paragraphs, because my mother's like, hold on, because I come home with a story from the job every day. So they're all Indian. And then my little sister worked there, so she black, obviously I'm black. And then there was this other manager that I always worked with. She was black. And then it was him and his wife, which they own the Subway, and then their children work there too. So he texted me just saying all this stuff about how I'm on video chat, and how just saying all this crazy stuff. And I'm just like, first of all, my mom, she's like, well, because she know, because I tell her, like, everybody be on their phone. There shouldn't be a problem if I'm on the phone and there's no customers, blah, 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 talking for me. And he just keep coming, well, if there's an exception for certain people, for managers, something like that. Because I said, everybody, they're all always on their phone, everybody. And it's not like I be on my phone in front of customers, like, when it's nothing to do, because it's Subway, and Subways are usually about this big. They're not big stores at all. The Subway I worked at actually was a bigger sub, like, probably one of the biggest Subways I have ever been in. And where I live, there's a Subway right down the street from my house, and then that Subway, which was down around the corner, like down the street around the corner from my house, they're really close. Between the two, the one that's closest to my house is way smaller than that one that I was working at, and so that was probably one of the biggest Subways I ever even seen. All Subways are usually smaller. So, I'm like, if the rules don't apply to everybody, then they shouldn't apply to me, basically. Your daughter be on her phone, because I'm not talking, when he said, like, managers is acceptable. Like, I'm not going to speak on no manager being on their phone because they're higher than me. So, that's what they want to do. That's on them. I'm not their authority. So, it doesn't matter. So, I'm like, your daughter be on her phone, talking on the phone, on her phone, whatever else. So if she's able to be on her phone, then I should be able to be on mine. And if I can't be on mine, then neither can she. The rules need to apply to everybody, or it's no rules, period. Because that's not right to me. I feel like that's like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, y'all borderline some like racist stuff, because already I had noticed how, like, when I started working there, they always asking me to go clean the bathroom and go clean this, clean that. Like, why you not doing that? Why you not cleaning this? Why you not cleaning that? I'm not even that type of, like, I don't really even like working. So hopefully this YouTube stuff break through, baby, because that's not me. Like, job 9 to 5, clock in, clock out. That's not me. I don't like that. So, he didn't respond. He basically said, he didn't respond to my last message. So I hadn't seen him for like a month, and I hadn't worked with the girl that I worked with that day, which is his daughter, for like a month. And then boom, this one day I work with her, right? It's me, her, and the other manager, the black one. But side note, prior to that, after I was texting him that day back and forth, his wife, when she would come into the store while me and the other manager would be there working, she would not speak to me. And I would tell the manager, like, girl, why she ain't speak to me, blah, blah. So ever since then, when she would come in, she would be like, did she talk to you? I'd be like, no, she didn't say nothing to me. And I'm not going to say anything to her either, because first of all, you a grown-ass woman. I mean, I'm grown too. I mean, I'm obviously younger than her, but I'm still grown at the end of the day. And even if I wasn't, that's just childish, because what is your purpose in not speaking to me all over a situation that was between me and your husband, and it really wasn't even a situation. At the end of the day, you can't be mad at me for being in pain and her telling me that I could leave, and then it was a problem afterwards. Like, I asked you, was it a problem? And you said no, and obviously it was, because he was texting my phone later that day. So it was, but at the end of the day, I was in pain. There was nothing I could do about that. So she wouldn't speak to me, and I had seen her more times than I hadn't seen him since that situation, but I seen his wife. She would come in sometimes, drop stuff off, be there for 20-30 minutes. She would leave. She would never talk to me. She wouldn't speak. She wouldn't say nothing to me, and I wouldn't say anything to her either. So boom, fast forward to like a month later, I work with his daughter again, and it's me, her, and the other manager. I keep almost saying her name, but I don't want to say her name. But it's me, her, and the other manager, the black lady, and we working or whatever. I'm lying, y'all. I'm lying. I lie. I come into work, and I work with the daughter. It's just me and her this shift. So I'm making mid shift. I get hungry. I make me a salad. I usually just make like a 6-inch because they're cheaper. And secret between us, I used to always ring up my 6 inches as veggie delights, because veggie delights are the cheapest like subs, because it's just vegetables, no meat. But I would make whatever, like I would make whatever sandwich I wanted to make that day, and I would just ring it up as a veggie delight on top of my 10% discount. That's not even nothing but a couple of change. I would always ring it up at that or whatever. So I had got a salad. I knew it was no way around not ringing this salad up, but whatever. Hold on. I don't even know where I was at. What point I was at? But so I make a salad that day or whatever, and I usually don't ring up my food until I'm about to leave. So that day, my manager, the man, his daughter, I worked with her. So this dude had came in mid-shift. Like, he came in the back, everything. I keep getting interrupted. But anyway, so I knew I was gonna have to ring the salad up regardless. So I knew I was gonna pay for it, whatever. So this dude, he come in the back, he walked back there, he Indian just like them. But like, I've never seen him before. So I'm like, I'm making sandwiches or whatever. And so she done made him a sandwich. He back there set up hella food, about to eat, whatever. So it's probably like 20 more minutes of my shift left. So she tells me that I have to wash the dishes before I leave, which I found annoying because, okay, side note, I don't like people that's like close in age to me to like tell me what to do, because she's 22, I'm 20. So I'm like, you don't really run nothing. Like, I know, like, she's not my manager. At the end of the day, we're just working together, but that's her dad's store, so she knows what she's doing, like, you know, but she's not a manager. She's just me. But, and then I had washed dishes before. Like, when I came into work, she was washing the dishes. So, okay, I understand, like, if it was my turn next to do them before I leave, that's cool. But no, I had washed some dishes, and then she was trying to tell me, and when she said it, I looked at her there like this. Didn't say nothing. Like, girl, you don't tell me. I didn't say nothing to her. She said, make sure you watch this before you go. I looked her dead in her face and didn't say nothing. So, boom. Okay, so my girlfriend, she was about to come in and get a sandwich. She was telling me she wanted a sandwich or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. This was at the end of my shift. This was the last food I made. So I washed some of the dishes. I didn't wash all of them, no. But while I'm making my girlfriend's sandwich, I'm like, hey girl, like, who is that? And she was like, oh, that's my manager's, the dude, his son. So I'm like, oh. And he was staring at me the whole time I'm watching this. I kept looking over my shoulder. This nigga is staring at me whole time. Like, what are you looking at? He just kept staring. So whatever. Boom, I make Ari sandwich, and then she called her grandmother, and she asked her like, hey, do you want anything or whatever? So she said, yeah, she wanted salad. So I made her sandwich, her 6-inch, and I made her grandmother salad. So I ring it up. But the girl, she has told me to make sure I ring up my food, which I don't like when people tell me something to do when I already know. Like, I already know that I have to do that, so why are you even saying anything to me? Like, I'm not no kid. Yet again, like, and I have been working here for like 2+ months. Like, what are you saying anything to me for? So I said, okay. So I told Ari, I said, oh, Ari, you could pay for my food. Like, you could pay for my salad too, because she had just was paying for her food. And then she asked her granny. So, boom, I make the sandwich, I make the salad. Then she was like, did you pay for your food, as I'm leaving out? And I was like, yep. Like, I just said yep, and I left, because, like, you annoying. I purposely did not pay for my salad. So the next day rolls around, I have work again. I'm not thinking that I'll work with her again or whatever. I mean, it really didn't matter, but so boom, I come to work. She's making a sandwich, somebody's food, as I'm coming in, like. So I'm situating, putting my stuff down, you know, getting everything ready, whatever. She asked me, she was like, hey, come here, I have a question or whatever. So I'm like, what's up? This girl went out of her way to go in the system and go look at the order, like the orders from yesterday. She had to have did it right when I left. Sneaky. She going print out the 6-inch and print out the salad. And she was like, you said you paid for your salad yesterday. She was like, did you eat a 6-inch? I said, no, that was my friend's. And then she was like, okay, like, she had the receipts right there. She had them on the wall waiting for me to come in so she could show me them. And I was like, I played it off, y'all. Played it off so good. I was like, I must have thought that I rung up my salad. I thought I put 2, but I guess I didn't. I was like, but I have the money, I could pay for it. Because I did, but I purposely did not pay for it. So I'm like, I have the money, I can pay for it. She was like, okay, you see this sticker? Because there was this note on the, like, POS system saying, like, only blah, 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 can ring out this. But that sticker had been there for a while. And when I first got there, that was up. But, like, I've learned how to ring up since then. It's not that hard. All I'm doing is making sandwiches and ringing up. It's not nothing to it. And it always be just me and the other black manager working every morning. I always work with her. So I'm like, what are you showing me that for? Like, she was like, because I said, first of all, I kind of get smart, because don't test me, sis. So I'm like, first of all, I know how to ring up food. I've been working here for over 2 months now. I don't need that. I don't care about that sticker. I said, your mother has been here and she's seen me bring out food. And I work with Sasha. I'm going to call the black lady Sasha. I was like, I work with Sasha every day and I bring out food all the time. Like, so that's no, I don't really care for, because I bring up food in front of everybody and they let me. And I know what I'm doing. It was an honest mistake. No, it wasn't. It was a lie, but that's what I'm telling her. And she was like, I'm gonna call the dad Daniel, so, which is the manager. She was like, well, Daniel will be here at 12:30. You can explain it to him. I said, explain to him what? She talked about why you were using this system and why you didn't pay for your food. I said, first of all, I'm not explaining to him nothing about why I was using the POS system, because I can use it. And for two, I already told you I thought I rung on my salad, but that's cool. Like I said, I have the money, so I go in the back, I get the salad. I called my girlfriend first because I'm like, yo, like, I'm ready to go already. I'm about to really leave. Like, she pissing me off, blah, blah. And she was like, no, just stay, get your money, bro, just chill, whatever. So I call my mom after that, like, telling my mom, like, this girl, like, we just kind of got into it a little bit and blah, 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 just warning her. And she was like, okay, just go back in there and work, whatever. So I go in there and it's dead. It's a Saturday. Nobody really comes to Subway on a Saturday. So I'm on my phone. I'm in the lobby. Like, I'm not even in the back because I was on the phone with I was on FaceTime with my sister. The whole time I'm on FaceTime with her, I'm like, bro, I'm just waiting for 12:30 to come. I can't wait till 12:30 to come because I want to see what Daniel got to say. Whatever. So she, this lady comes in. So I have to yell the girl's name because the door is locked. I can't even get in the inside to make this lady sandwich or whatever. So I call her name and she comes up and she put her gloves on, like, sis, open up the door. What do you think I'm calling you for? Open up the door. So I had to go walk over by the door for her to open it. Like, come on, you being petty. I should have dogged her in. Excuse me. She opens the door. So she's making the lady sandwich or whatever. And the phone rings. So she told me to answer it. I'm thinking I'm just answering it because she's busy. And they be always telling me, like, oh, you can't answer the phone. But I never actually do. They usually answer before me. So I answer it. It's Daniel. He talked about, hello, what's wrong with you today? I said, nothing. Like, he was talking about something. Why were you yelling at my daughter? I said, I wasn't yelling at your daughter. Why didn't you pay for your salad? I said, I thought I rung it up, but I paid for it. Because I did before after I had got into it with her a little bit. I paid for it after that. So then he was like, oh, okay, like, but what were you yelling at my daughter for? I said, first of all, I wasn't yelling at your daughter, but why are you yelling at me? He talking about, I'm your boss, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even hear the rest of, after he said I'm your boss, because I said, I don't care. You're not about to disrespect me. Don't yell at me. Especially call and talk about why are you yelling at my daughter. Like, what you trying to do? Like, you trying to fight. You calling in the phone, yelling, asking me why I was yelling at your daughter. And if I was yelling at your daughter, what were you going to do? Nothing. Exactly. So we get to arguing. And I said, because I can. I said, he's just yelling, get on my store, get on my store. I said, that's fine. I don't even want to work here anyway. Bye. Hung up. So when I go in the back, because I didn't want to be like do too much in front of the customer. Like, I still be trying to have like good customer service. Even though I wasn't about to work there anymore, I still wanted to have good customer service. I didn't want it to be a bad look for them. So after she's done cashing out the lady or whatever, I asked her, I said, why did you, obviously in between me getting to her earlier that day, she called or texted her dad and told him that I was yelling at her, because how else would he know? He wasn't there. It was just me and her. So obviously when I was in the lobby, she called or texted him and told him. So I said, why did you lie and tell your dad I was yelling at you? She moving a little bottle, talk about, I don't want to talk to you. I said, no, I don't care, because what did you lie to your father for and tell him I was yelling at you when I wasn't? She steady ignoring me. So she walked to the back and she's filling up the rack with chips. That's what she was doing before the customer came. She was filling up the rack with chips to put back out in the lobby. So she's ignoring me. I said, what was your purpose in telling me that day that I could leave work? all for it to be a problem, and I couldn't even leave work because your dad was texting my phone like it was a problem. What was your purpose? She steady ignored me, so she moves the box over some and trying to put the chips on the rack. I grabbed the box with my foot and swung the box my way. She was like, oh my God. I said, no, you're being rude. Stop ignoring me. Why did you lie to your dad? And why this, why that, why that? She talked about, I don't want to talk to you, blah, blah. I said, I don't care. Like, I'm kind of yelling at her at this point. So she picked up her phone to try to call her father. So I said, yeah, call your dad. Call your dad. Call him. So she called him. She get to talking Indian. I said, stop talking that Indian shit. Speak English. Like, because I don't know if they sneak this or what she's saying. And I want to know exactly what you're saying. Just like you called your father, texted him and told him I was yelling at you, which I wasn't. And if I was, you're 22, sis, you're a grown-ass woman. And I am too. If it was a problem, you should have addressed it with me. Because what was your father going to do for you? You look like a punk. Like, I would have respected it more if you would have said something to me rather than him. Because he coming at me crazy. Like, you can get smacked up. You can. So she called him, she put him on speaker. He like, hello, why aren't you going? Blah, blah. I said, I'm about to leave, but I just want to know why your daughter was lying. So he's yelling, getting smart, yelling, whatever. And I said, bro, I don't care. I will smack your daughter. I will smack your daughter. So we arguing. I said, I don't care, bye. And I try to reach in the call on her phone. She was like, don't touch my phone. I said, sis, I don't care. I will take your phone. I will take your phone. I don't care. I said, oh, since you want to call your dad, let me call my mom. I want to FaceTime my sister the whole time, so my sister sees all of this. So I was like, let me call my mom. So I called my mom, and I said, Mom, why is he yelling at me, and why is she lying, blah, blah, blah. And she want to call her dad on the phone. And my mom was just like, just go ahead and leave before anything else happened, before they call the police on you, anything else. And I said, I'm about to. But before I left, I let them know. I said, y'all are racist. And I told the girl, I said, I will smack you. Like, no. Get out of here. So I left, never to come back. So it's like, he told me to leave the store, but I told him I didn't want to work there anyways. I was in my mind the whole time. I didn't want to work there anyways. I got a new job anyways. I was working 2 jobs. So it didn't matter if I didn't work there anymore anyways. So ever since that day, I haven't seen her or him. But I had watched Hey Paris video on YouTube where some Subway worker got smart with her, and she ordered like 26 sandwiches, like made him make like 26 sandwiches and offer her not to get none. So I said, I think I'm gonna go up to Subway and be petty and make hella food, have them make hella food, all for me to say, never mind. I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna eat fresher at Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna have it my way at Burger King. I'm gonna go ahead to Mickey D's. Like, I don't want this anymore. But I didn't, because when I went to go pick up my check, the mom was actually kind of being nice. And I went in there thinking I was going to have to argue, get smart, whatever. But the mom was actually being nice, so I held my pettiness to a medium, a low actually, because I kind of got smart a little bit the way I was talking, but everything was cool. So yeah, so I don't work there anymore. And I work at a new job. I'm cool. I don't work with no Indians. Amen. Hallelujah. Because I almost had to drag an Indian. No racism, but just saying. But yeah. So that's the end of this story. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Like. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the story. And what videos y'all want to see next. And yeah. Bye.
Way too